So the fair is just 4 short weeks away. So all you bakers and creators, it's time to get your entries ready for the contest if you're looking to bring home a blue ribbon this year. Cindy Harless is part of the Blue Ribbon Group, and she's here with us today. We're going to make something that apparently is a new category, right, at the Blue Ribbon?
Yep, it's a Splenda Magic Baker Low to No Sugar Showdown. The theme is chocolate desserts, so you can do anything like a trifle or mousse or a cake or cookies, anything as long as it's chocolate, and it's sweetened with Splenda Magic Baker. It's a new product that is 0 calories, 0 sugar, and measures 1-for-1 like sugar.
Okay, so the Blue Ribbon Group is, I mean, not new to the fair, but these 3 categories
Correct.
are.
Yes.
Okay, so you probably have a lot of repeat people that are baking. Do you have people that are brand new that come in?
Yes. There's some people who count their ribbons and they are adding to their stock every year.
Of
and then
course.
there's a lot of people who just have never tried before and want to give it a shot. And I always suggest that you sign up for 2 or 3 ones that you are interested in, and then test a couple recipes with friends and family before you submit it at the fair. And it's always a great time and a great way to experience the fair.
I would like to sign up to be one of those taste testers as well. So tell us about what we're going to make this morning.
Yeah, this is a turtle brownie cheesecake, and it essentially has 5 layers. And it sounds complicated and it looks complicated to make, but it's not. You do a gluten-free, sugar-free crust that is cocoa powder and almond flour. It gives it like a nice sturdy crust for the base.
Okay.
And then I've added a chocolate chip layer that's kind of like a custard layer. And then, of course, it is a cheesecake. So do you want to do this?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
What do we got to do here?
You get that all spread out on as the next layer.
Okay.
And it bakes up in an hour, maybe a little bit more. Keep an eye on it. You want like an internal temperature of like 150. I tend to use my thermometer a lot because it's just a little more reliable than a toothpick sometimes.
If you're not using like traditional, a way to make a cheesecake, you want to make sure that the temperature is good, right?
Right, yeah. And this one, it bakes up, there's a Basque cheesecake that has kind of like a burnt look to it. That's how this bakes up. So like the first time I tested it, I was like, wow, is this burnt? It's absolutely not. It's tender inside. When it comes out of the oven, you put let it cool, and then you do a chocolate ganache on top. And then, of course, again, oops, I'm sorry, I put some more, I missed this layer. The turtle brownie cheesecake layer as pecans.
4.5 layers.
There you go, exactly. Pecans and caramel. And so then that's what you finish it with. And then I always like to sprinkle some sea salt on top. It really makes the flavor pop.
Sure.
So the prize, go ahead.
I was going to say, it looks terrific, and it's got to taste even better, too.
Yes, it is.
And I understand the deadline for this to enter is coming up soon, right?
It's this coming Tuesday, so at 4:30 p.m. Just get on the mnstatefair.org website and get signed up and pick the contest that you want to compete in and have fun with it.
And these guys are surrounding me. Apparently, they see food.
We don't have a knife. What's your secret to
Somebody hid
ganache?
that.
If I may ask, what's your secret to ganache?
Well, yeah, it's tricky to sometimes get the pour texture just right. I actually tested this twice. The first time I poured it right over, it looked just like it should. Next time it was like more like spreadable.
thin or-
So it's very easy, especially if you're using a microwave. So I try and get it down in like the 10-second increments.
What do we got over here?
There are 2 other special categories that are new, and that is a citrus pound cake category from Kowalski's Markets.
Citrus pound cake.
Yeah, so and this has orange in it, and it's just the flavor is amazing, and the aroma is amazing. That's some of the things that the judges look for. That will be big cash prizes too. All of these are $100 to $200 for first place. And then this fun last one is key lime cheesecake, key lime pie cookie bites. And it's a creative new category.
Mind if we give those a try?
Yeah,
they melt in your mouth. And so United Healthcare, they're doing a healthy cookie contest, and we're using the term cookie quite loosely. And
That's like a little cheese, a little.
It's a little slice of heart.
yeah.
So
That
you
is
made these?
Yes.
Can you enter?
No, that would be that would be a little suspect. If I started entering and winning, that'd be organized.
Those are really good.
Yeah.
But for someone who has never done this before and has always loved baking, this is a perfect opportunity to put your skills to the test.
Absolutely. I see kids of people of all ages. Last year there was a chocolate chip cookie winner that was like 15 years old, and so it's just
Nice.
you got to get the bake perfect when you're looking for the texture and everything, and then just give it a shot. You can't win if you don't enter.
That's
So,
right.
That's
Yep.
true.
Awesome. And make sure you test it out on your friends and family before.
Yes. Yeah, at
Bring it
least
here.
once. Yes.
Bring it here
Yeah.
if you want.
All right, so the deadline's coming up to sign up. It's coming up on Tuesday, August 1st. You don't have to bake anything by then. You just have to sign up by
Correct.
that. We have more information, not only in the Blue Ribbon Group and the contest, but also how to make this low sugar turtle cheesecake
Say
on
that
our
3
website.
times. Well
Yes.
done.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you can also text the word recipes to 763-797-7215. You're going to get a link to our recipes page as well.
All the rest of that.
It's on there.
All right.
Good stuff. Thank you, Sydney.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Coming up next.